I just rolled credits on Tchia, and I'm so excited to talk about this game and its unique photo mode. I haven't played a game that has given me the feelings that Tchia has in a long time. So let's soul jump right into this thing. I want to give a small disclaimer right off the bat that I'm going to talk more broadly about Tchia because there's just so much to say. This is a photo mode review, plus a little extra. Tchia doesn't have a typical photo mode. In fact, the photo mode is unlike anything I've ever played in a game. Instead of activating a mode, all the photos are taken within the game's physical camera and developed in a physical in-game film studio. This kind of intentionality with the photos in-game makes each capture feel super special. And Tchia goes above and beyond with this idea too. Not only is there a physical camera, but there are great little touches like choosing which roll of film you use, setting up a tripod, and setting timers. I love it. All of this is lovely and adds a tangible interactivity to the world. It brings me back to my college days when I was shooting a lot on film, and I just love the feeling of being in the dark room and unveiling what photos I took earlier to see what they looked like. This feeling is captured again in Tchia. Beyond the photo mode, the game is just visually something else. The art direction is deceptively simple, yet there are moments where the vistas look more grand than AAA games even. The way the water interacts with the light, or the evening fog rolls over the mountains. I mean, seriously, props to the team for making this game both simple and drop-dead gorgeous at the same time. I also want to point out the cinematics. Oh my god, are they good. This game could have easily resorted to simple shot compositions, basic animatics. Not Tchia. I mean, look at the scenes like this dance ceremony here. The energy and joy is just bursting off the screen. There's so much intention to this. The way the camera moves and shakes, and even the use of different speeds, it's all so filmic. Or take a look at this emotional moment later in the game. Look at how the scene is composed, how the camera moves and feels alive with the characters. It is something else. I also just adore the game's sense of humor. There are so many totally unexpected laughs I got from this game, from handshakes gone awry to Tchia flipping people off like a badass. I was just smiling the whole time. I could do a whole video on my love of Tchia's cinematography and style, but just play it and you'll see for yourself. Now, let's talk about the music. I want to give the biggest shout out to the music composed by John Robert Matz. The score is so grand, so in touch with the environment. I've just been listening to this on Spotify all day. For a game this small, to have a score so comprehensive for each individual moment in a game is practically unheard of. If nothing else, go to YouTube and just listen to this music. You will be blown away. Lastly, I'll just mention how much I appreciated this game's inspirations. Tchia doesn't hide the fact that it's inspired by a real place, New Caledonia. From the moment you start a new game, the team gives players a small introduction to this real-life location. The sense of place is felt fully in Tchia. I had never known of New Caledonia before playing this game, but I would really like to visit there. For a game to single-handedly make me interested in a location is impressive in its own right. My final word on this game, play it. You will be swept away by the culture, the music, the visual splendor before you. Oh yeah, and don't forget to grab your film rolls and capture the whole thing.